What's YouTube nights? This is Lords of the Late Box. Sorry we're late. I had a lot of stuff with work and computer issues, and I forgot to send out links and emails. But really appreciate you guys for hanging out with us and waiting for us. And you know what? To make it up for you, we're doing a giveaway today. We're going to give away some Bird City City Comics variants. So to make up for you, you know what I'm saying? So let's get things started because man, we are running way too late. You know what I'm saying? So
JD, we are running.
I know
late?
he's got a mouse in his phone.
Did I say we?
Sitting here drinking, waiting on them.
We're part of the team, man. We're part of the team. So
no.
Better late than never. We're here.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
we're ready to go, man.
So,
I just got the script 2 seconds
let's go up. The first shaker is
fuck it.
The baddest on the microphone apparatus is here. When I rock a rhyme, often eyes are dropping a tear. It's so beautiful, it's America's landscapes when this man makes lyrics like the syrups that you pour upon your pancakes. My mandate is to grip minds like a handshake. Spit Orlando Lakes and go skinny dip with the fan base. Over any damn breakbeat, I hastily make pastries tastier than anything that Wolfgang makes. So take notes out of suckers, I make coats, lump of some like Bubba Gump, fishing on lake boats. I take jokes and turn the comedy into drama. I'm bagging on your mama, I'm Jeffrey Dahmer behind ya. I'm a rhyme writer, lock stock, smoking the ganja. Rebuttals befuddle, leaving a puddle of saliva, sillies. You couldn't handle Randall when I throw my grammar at you. It hit your head and you would think I threw a hammer at you. I point the camera at you like Herb Ritz. Develop it, then use the pictures to pick up bird shits. You're nervous as the impervious wordsmiths hanging out in Rafa's new crib come with the verses.
JB disappeared. Oh, there he is.
We told you we were drinking while we were waiting.
We're all waiting on you. You can wait. I'm
drinking and smoking and everything. Welcome to the CovrPrice Shakers of the Week. Sorry we're running so late. This won't probably be the longest shaker show we've had. So hang in there. You ain't got nothing else to do. Thursday night football. Show is brought to us from our friends from CovrPrice. Go to coverprice.com, sign up for a 2-week free trial or $6.99 a month, and you can get the full blown. Also, our good friends at Bird City Comics use discount code of LOTLB to get 15% off anything in the Bird City Comics store. This drops tomorrow. At what time?
9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Radiant Pink by the wonderful Ivan Tao.
And make sure you stick around because we're going to give away a copy of this, and we're going to give away a copy of something else too.
And everybody in the chat should just go over to Bird City and sign up for the newsletter so that you get notified of these things in your email. I'm telling you, it's the way to go.
Yeah. I'm going to give away an 8 Billion Genies 4th print as well. So we're going to do it in the live chat. So make sure you stick around. That's right. We got to make up. We got to make amends. So let's get right to it, boys and girls. This is the CovrPrice comic book shakers of the week, where we look at the most interesting sales or larger sales found on the exclusive I just got my new Invisaligners shakers list. This changes several times every day to make sure you review them, and then later on today we're going to see what's shaken today, boys and girls. So let's get right to it. What do we got for the first one? You know what? Let me preface this. This is maybe offer list, maybe one, but man, Matt pulled out some really gems on this one. So let's kick it off.
We're kicking it off strong too. So let's go back to 1944. All Select Comics number 3. Back in the day, All Select Comics was the business to be, with titans of the industry like Stan Lee and Bill Finger working on the run. It offered a minimum of a trifecta of the most famous of the then timely comics hero gallery, all in one book. Both the Human Torch and Captain America appeared in the first 10 issues, along with Namor for issues 1 through 5, with several other rotating characters. It allowed more stories featuring the community's favorite characters all in one place instead of multiple publications. It was influential and entertained many readers with fantastic stories written by the great Bill Finger as war raged somewhere else. As it passed through those hands, many faded into dust over the years, but some have survived. One such book was acquired by a fan of the Golden Age, and these Golden Age heroes picking up a CGC 1.8 copy for a cool $1,528. This is the first time a low-grade slab has reached our databases, with the closest grade being a 4.5 sold for $1,768 over 2 years ago. When one of the few higher-grade copies come to the market, it'll be interesting to see what this classic work could fetch. I think this is incredible. I love Golden Age stuff, especially right at the end, towards the end of World War II. What do you guys think?
Definitely proof of life on this one if you have it. This is
Plus this cover is fantastic, man. There's all kinds of stuff going on in there.
Yeah.
Alex Schomburg, he was a Puerto Rican artist.
There you go. Mm-hmm. All right. All Select Comics, issue number 3 from 1944. 1528 for a 1.8 seems like a steal.
Yeah, worth it, man. 100% worth it.
Yeah, total steal. All right, what do we got next?
All right, well, this one's kind of cool. Next up, we've got Amazing Spider-Man issue number 12, the Shogo Aoki variant, originally published in 2018 and released at TokyoCon. Now, Marvel's done some interesting experiments with their exclusives over the past several years, from hiring unconventional artists like the late New York City quick draw artist Jason Palan and the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 20 from 2019. Now, there are various D23 and conventions exclusives limited to under 30 copies, and hard to find international convention exclusives like this variant from 2018 TokyoCon. Now, this features the only traditional comic book cover from Shogo Aoki, a popular manga artist. It's unknown how many copies exist, but the first sale we ever we've ever seen was in July of 2021 for a huge $725 raw. Well, that was only huge until this week's sale when a CGC 8.0 sold for a massive $3,353. Now, if you wish to buy a copy, there's one listed, a CGC 9.6 at the low price, a 25 grand. Now, 4 on the CGC census, with that 8.0 being the lowest and the currently listed 9.6 as one of the 2 copies tied for the highest. Now, convention books outside of the US are almost always tough books to get access to here in the States, hence this book's scarcity and premium pricing. While there should be more out there, how have only 2 copies hit the aftermarket in 4 years? Where the hell are these things?
That's a good question.
It's an interesting trend lately because historically Japan really wasn't into American comics or Marvel or DC. They were deeply into a manga, right? But we've seen a shift now to where you got a Tokyo Con, you got and a lot of Asian artists, notably Japanese artists, Peach Momoko, and then you got Korean artists. So it's really global now. Before, where it was just kind of
And nobody's selling these. They're keeping them. Collectors got their hands on these and they're not letting them go.
yeah.
What's the paper quality like over there? Do we know?
I bet it's horrible.
Typically it is, right? Foreign paper
It
is
is,
usually raw.
because the boxes are normally horrible. Paper quality, on printing's horrible.
I don't think so. I think the Japanese have been a very very, very prideful on on how they do their comics. So it'd be interesting if anybody in the
Well, we
live
have
chat
horrible
has
paper
got.
over here. Take a look at some of the newest Marvel books. Have more waves in them, brand new than they. They're nuts.
Very true.
All righty, boys and girls. Amazing Spider-Man 12, the Shogo Aoki 2008 Tokyo Con 2018. Damn. Almost 3,400 for an 8.0. When I saw Aoki, for all you MMA fans, immediately for some reason I thought of the Aoki, the jiu-jitsu guy that used to fight in Pride. That's a deep cut for those who remember Aoki, but he was a badass. He was a badass little Japanese dude, tearing up limbs, doing chokeholds and ankle locks and everything. So ASM 12. All right? What do you got next?
I like how this list just jumps across all the different decades. So number, let's see, third on the list, Astro Boy number 1. This is a Western from 1965. This rare beauty from Gold Key was published when Astro Boy was still new to the airwaves. Anime and manga were not nearly as popular as they are today, so it was a bit of a risk at the time to devote a one-shot comic book to such a character. It seems to have paid off for those that bought and kept this comic in their collection. With the popularity of manga and anime skyrocketing in recent years and the rarity of this book, a cult following seems to have developed for this first appearance Silver Age unicorn. Raw copies of this comic always demanded somewhat of a premium, but nothing compares to the CGC 9.8 sale that recently burst onto the scene for just over $10,000. Wow. Raw copies are now hovering around $500 on average.
Good Lord.
No
10
way.
grand.
Come on, man.
As a kid, I remember the original anime of Astro Boy. And then, I don't know, I want to say like 10 years ago, they did an American version of it using CGI graphics, which, it's kind of a tragic, sad story, it's kind of very kind of Pinocchio-ish, Astro Boy. He wants to be a boy.
Wants to be a real boy, huh?
Exactly. Who doesn't, All right. So Astro Boy issue number 1 from 1965. 10 G's. Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Here's a really weird one.
Oh, this one's cool. You guys ready for this one? Next up on the list, we've got Barbie and Ken issue number 1, originally published in 1962 from Dell Comics. Now, it may come as a surprise for some readers, but Barbie is still incredibly popular. This is supported by the surprisingly high interest in the Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling feature film in post-production. Now, we touched on issue 4 from this run a couple weeks ago, and now issue 1 has made its way to our list. Recently, a CGC 9.8 sold for $4,320. It's an incredible sum, but it's hard to compare to past sales as it is the only 9.8 on the CGC census. We may be seeing the top of the market for now, at least until the upcoming Barbie film releases or this book changes hands again. But with 2 CGC 9.6 grades floating around out there, we could see that high sale tested. Some may consider it a steal of a deal for a 9.8, as one of the last 9.6s sold way back in 2011 for $3,300. Now, Barbie and Ken books are low-key in demand, and there's still a thriving community of collectors aiming to get one of these books into their collection. However, with high prices on high-grade copies and the lack of availability, most will have to visit the raw copy market. Prices are much more manageable, coming in at around $175. Still a pretty penny, but worth it to some.
Weird book. I just don't know how to say it, man. There are a ton of offers. Liger Style and Lon Espinosa though have one of 4. So I'd be curious, which ones do you guys have? So put it in the live chat. See, Laura, check the private chat. I need to send me that link for the giveaway thingy that we did. All right.
I will do it right after this one. And somebody asked if this is the first appearance in comics. It is. And it's also the first appearance of Ken. So I was a huge collector when I was a kid. I can see why I don't want to call it a cult following, but it essentially is. There are so many collectors, especially for the Christmas editions. Like there's so many people out there that will collect anything Barbie and Ken. So I'm not surprised by this.
All right. I got a question, Laura. Do you still currently collect the Barbie Christmas edition?
I don't. I stopped when I was like 16 and I switched over to American Girl dolls, if anybody knows what that is. Those are really collectible too.
They are.
I have like 7. Don't judge me. I have a lot.
So I mean, at least they're not. What are those hood rat dolls? What are they called?
They're called hood rat, aren't they?
No, they're called dolls or something like that. They're like,
with a Z.
Yeah.
No,
those were hilarious, man. All right, so Barbie and Ken from 1962. Who would have figured? Jeez. All right,
what do we got next?
That's it. That might hit it with the Brats.
Yeah,
Brats. That was it. Yeah, that's what we're thinking.
Brats. Okay. That's what it was.
All right, let's keep going. So next up, we have Buster Crab number 5, Eastern Color, 1952. Buster Crab, a.k.a. Clarence Lyndon Crab II, was a certified beast and American hero, winning gold in the 400-meter freestyle, it's a swimming event, at the 1932 Olympics, launched him into stardom. A year after his win, he transitioned to Hollywood, launching his career in 1933 with the portrayal of Tarzan. He would go on to portray Flash Gordon and Buck Rogers, all American media icons who cemented their position in the zeitgeist early and often. This is an example. Once his Hollywood career slowed down, it was time for a comic adaptation. And boom, you get Buster Crab. Portrayed as an action hero who conquered any environment, with some incredible covers on his books to boot, Buster Crab was beloved. Whether it was a fan who remembered him fondly or a newer addition to the fandom, some fan went ahead and dropped $2,160 for a CGC 6.5. These books rarely come to market, with the most recent sale being $840 for a CGC 3.0 last year. However, when they do, people take notice, wasting no time pouncing on an epic book featuring a real-life American icon.
Right. My dad would have bought something like this, man. He used to talk about Buster Crab. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? He's like, oh, it was the greatest hero. I'm like, get out of here with that. I've never heard of
Is he
this
like
guy.
our Michael Phelps? Like our Michael Phelps, right? Best
Yeah,
swimmer ever.
there you go. Michael Phelps was it. Some people don't even know that. Generations.
Speaking of
generations.
swimming movies, I remember about, I don't know, 5 months ago, I went on a Esther Williams movie thing. You know, I'm really dating myself, but Esther Williams, you know, she was a Hollywood starlet from like the I think the 30s or 40s, and they did these extravagant like movies that were like you know, I don't know how to say it. They're just they're swim related films. Just look up Esther Williams and you'll see. She was a real life. She was an actual real life swimmer.
Esther Williams. Okay.
Yeah, Esther Williams. She was a real life swimmer, and then she ended up being going into the movies, and it was a big genre at the time. I mean, and they had these elaborate things. And if you think about what is that, like water acrobatics or whatever, I mean, this is the thing. I mean, it was a thing back in like the 30s and the 40s and the 50s, you know, and it was weird the way they did. I don't want to go on a tangent, but Esther Williams was a gorgeous, gorgeous woman, man. She definitely was
Synchronized swimming, TiVo. Have you watched any of those like recently? They're a trip.
They are weird because the smile that they keep on always is a bit disturbing. You know what I mean? It's like man, yo. Yeah, it's just a constant weird smile, like a pageant smile. You know, it's that's just one only way I could put it, man. But it's a trip. But we're getting off a tangent here. But yeah, Esther Williams, look her up. Quite the dame, quite the dame. All right, Buster Crab number 5 from Eastern Color 1952, 2160 in the 6.5.
And it is a Frazetta, Michelle. She's asking in the chat.
And it wouldn't be a Shaker Show without some type of video game book.
Right? Next up, we've got Nintendo Power, issue number 20, originally published in 1991 from Nintendo of America. Now, with a truly unique cover of Mega Man, to say this issue does not surface often would be a severe understatement. Nintendo Power was the longest running gaming magazine and featured all things Nintendo, including new games, reviews, strategies, and more pop culture. Now, recently, a 9.6 sold for an astounding $2,640. This marks the only recorded sale for either graded or raw. Someone must be a huge Nintendo or Mega Man fan. Now, this book is so obscure that I was unable to find the CGC census data for this issue. Now, you can find some fairly priced raw copies under $20 on eBay, but with such a rare issue, aftermarket FMV is difficult to hone in on. What do you guys think of this?
It should have been Tetris. It should have been a Tetris. I'm telling you, man, Tetris is so underrated. Isn't that like the #1 video game ever?
Tetris or Metroid?
Whoa,
I feel like it's Tetris. The chat will tell me.
No Zelda?
We were deep in a Metroid for you old school people. You know, back in the days where we had to blow on the cartridge and, you know, put it in the Nintendo.
Oh, I remember doing that. Yes.
Oh, we are dating ourselves in this show. All these kids in their online gaming. Get off my lawn.
No idea.
All right. Nintendo Power 20 from 1991, 2640 and a 9.6. Good luck finding this one. All right. I think we're going to go another offer.
Probably. Our Gang Comics #1 by Dell. This is from 1942. Nearly everyone has heard of this cat and mouse duo, Tom and Jerry. It's become a household name. However, when Tom first debuted, he was colored brown, as opposed to his famous gray fur. In addition to the first appearance of Tom and Jerry, this book also debuts Barney Bear. The book contains wonderful Golden Age art, courtesy of Walt Kelly. These characters defined a generation's childhood, making their first appearance in comics a highly collectible item. A graded 9.4 sold last Thursday for a new high of $6,300. According to the CGC census, there are currently 32 graded books. Only 2 of those have been graded at 9.4, which is currently the highest grade on this book. Those looking for a better bargain will have to drop to the next highest grade on file, which is an 8.5. An extremely rare book for one of the most recognizable properties of all time.
But a 9.4 from 1942. Come on, man.
How? Like,
Never heard
what
of it.
did it
How?
do?
Was this in
Never-
somebody's Sears catalog,
Nope.
wedged up in there or something?
It's Time Machine right there.
I don't
Yeah.
get it.
Oh, man. Or was it the Montgomery Ward's catalog? Which one of those?
Oh, my
was
God,
printed
you
on
know,
Montgomery
this? Come
Ward's
on, man.
Okay. We need to stop going old
Stop.
school references here. Okay, Montgomery Ward's,
Ward. Oh, God.
Sears,
Mervyn.
all those
Sears, I worked there. That's where Anthony and I met, actually.
Sears
Nice.
still around?
No, it's
No,
not. I think it's
they are
gone.
Yeah, jeez, yeah, Mervin's, yeah. You just get the 501s over at Mervin's, yeah.
Oh, and those Nikes, those same blue and white Nikes. You had to get them at Mervyn.
Yeah,
My dad
right.
had
Gotta
20 pair of them.
Nike Cortezes, man. You know what I'm saying? What up? All right. Argane Comics #1 from 1942. Gosh, 6,300 for in a 9.4. That is a steal for somebody who has $6,300. But all right. Maybe a chance on this one.
No.
Maybe.
All right. Maybe. Next up, we've got Scooby-Doo issue #1, originally published in 1970 from Western Comics. Now featured in the same heritage auction as the Jetsons run and a slew of other high-grade Scooby books. This CGC 9.2 copy of the first in-story appearance of Scooby and the Gang annihilated the previous high of only $6,000 for the identical grade set back in 2020 with 12,600 this time. Zoinks! 12G, baby. We'll be up by 12G by midnight. Now, whoever was pounding the table about 70s and 80s nostalgia a few years ago was absolutely 100% right. Nostalgia, more broadly cultural importance, and rarity are the big factors here and should hopefully generate some new old ideas to hunt down in high grade.
For those who are fans of Scooby-Doo, watch the Supernatural episode where they're in a weird Scooby-Doo kind of thing, right? And then of course Dean is like, oh man, I had a crush on her. It's so awesome. Just go Supernatural. Actually, one of my favorite shows ever, Supernatural, man. I dare say I shed a tear.
Are you just telling the world you had a little thing for Vilma? Is that what it was?
I think he did, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You know, Dean is, yeah. But yeah, dare I say I shed a tear when the lab episode dropped, and yeah. I don't want to give away a spoiler, but Carry On My Wayward Son. You know what I mean?
Ruh-roh.
That's when the Lord's ends. That's the song I'm going to play. Carry On My Wayward Son. I've already cemented it, and it's gonna be done. So it's gonna be, yeah, next week. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So we go from Scooby-Doo to
Superman Wonder Woman #5 from 2014. Yeah, this should be on somebody's list. Ooh, I like this cover too. In 2014, DC released monthly themed variants that spread across many titles. These themes ranged from Mad, Batman 66, movie homages, and a few others. The set that has garnered the most attention from collectors is the steampunk themed variants. These variant covers were all ratio and incentive variants and have come to be quite collectible in recent years. There are a number of these variants that sell for higher prices, such as Batgirl, Harley Quinn, and Wonder Woman, due to rarity and availability. This Superman Wonder Woman #5 is a 1 in 25 variant and has been at a consistent $100 to $150 as well. But this week saw a sale of $400 for a raw copy. Wow. This is a new high for a raw and certainly will put eyes on the other variants in this set as well. What do you guys think?
Muted TiVo. He's giving this great take and nobody can hear him.
Is he muted? What
He's
do you
still
think?
muted.
This is sexy, isn't it? Steampunk is so hot.
I
Oh my
think
God.
so. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Before we go on and do the last one and then see what's shaking today, in the live chat, to be entered into the giveaway from Bird City Comics, put hashtag Bird City. That's it. And then we're gonna do a drawing at the end, and we're gonna get to some
Radiant Pink
Radiant Pink
Radiant Pink.
by
Yeah.
Ivan Tao.
by Ivan Tao, and
It's gonna
I'll
sell
throw
out.
and then I
It's the
you
only
know
one.
what, Anthony was telling me about another book that we're gonna
It
give
should sell out.
to.
I think that whole world that they've created there is fantastic.
Yeah,
Have you read Radiant Black?
Yes.
It's
yeah.
not bad, huh? That whole
It's
it
not
has a lot
bad.
of potential. So much
There
world
is
building going on over
potential.
there.
A lot of world
Yeah.
building from the beginning. I like it.
Yep.
All right, so Superman Wonder Woman number 5, the Dan Panosian steampunk variant cover from 2014. Wow, raw dog, 400 bones. All right, last one on the list, but don't go away for the giveaway and see what's shaking today. And here's an offer.
Yeah, this is definitely an offer, even though I think my dad may have had a copy of this. I'm just saying. All right. Final one on the list, we've got UFO Flying Saucers issue number 1, originally published in 1968 from Western Comics. Now in 2022, it's 2022, and the US government has finally fessed up to the fact that there could be unidentified aerial phenomena. That's their new catchy term for UFO over our skies. Now, of course, they want to attribute most of the sightings to foreign, Chinese drones or airborne trash, nothing extraterrestrial. Now, the general public has been discussing UFOs since World War II. And what makes this comic book great is that it was based on first-person accounts of UFO sightings and close encounters with aliens. Now, I can't tell you what to believe, but I can tell you that a graded 9.8 came up for sale on November 3rd and sold for an out-of-this-world $3,360. That is something the government just can't deny. Now, speaking of UFOs, it's worth noting for you modern UFO collectors, a copy of the X-Files Season 10, Issue number 1, retail incentive cover by Joe Connery, sold for a new high of $138 raw. Complementing UFO Flying Saucers issue number 1. This UFO cover is a reminder that there are a bunch of hard to find variants for this unordered series. What do you guys think of that one?
I think it's pretty
First-hand
cool.
accounts, by the way. First-hand accounts.
In high school, I think I had a UFO sighting.
Was this before or after the magic mushrooms?
No, we were stoned.
Okay.
Yeah. We
you
were in
okay,
high school.
Okay.
It was at nighttime. We're
Probably
smoking
a
some weed.
helicopter, TiVo. Or
Well,
a plane.
I know. Well, we were stoned.
A weather
so
balloon.
we didn't know but we were just like, what? Because it was just
UFO,
staying there. It wasn't
man.
moving. And then
Did it have blue and red flashing lights?
well, I don't know. I was stoned. I can't see that far.
Wow.
Shit. But what was interesting is like in hindsight, I thought I was like looking at something that was just moving the same direction that was going, but
Mhm.
I don't know. Speaking of weird shit, I just watched Moonfall again. That is one of the most trippy flicks ever. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I don't want to spoil it for you. But peep out Moonfall.
No. I got that beat. If you guys are real Alien fans and
Yeah.
/ Game of Thrones fans, you should
Whoa.
watch Project Blue Book.
All right.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
watching it.
That is an instant combination.
This is coming highly endorsed right here.
Well, yeah, there's some actors from Game of Thrones that play a role in Project Blue Book. Is based on real life events, and it was like this whole like government investigation into aliens.
I love
and Anthony and I would
conspiracy
watch it.
theories.
Yeah, we were scared shitless when we went to bed. We were like, "Oh, there's aliens everywhere." Project Blue Book's awesome. Watch it. Okay. Sorry.
Awesome.
End of
All right,
phrase.
well, we'll take your word for it. All right, so let's see what's shaking today, boys and girls. As
Show us some of that
we
seamless transition. Show us the
Seamlessly
production value.
transition. Boom.
There it is. There it is.
There you go. You got the weekly top 10 Wonder Man topping, doing some good stuff. Most units sold.
Cartel.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Remember, folks, if you have not got yourself a subscription, what are you waiting for? For the price of a McRib, you can get lost in here all day going through all of the books. And especially when you get into a series and you can go into each individual cover and start flipping through by the covers. That's fun.
Yeah. All right. So let's see what's shaking today, boys and girls. No surprise that Namor is on there, or Namor, as he's saying, since it is from Aztec descent.
I said that wrong. Then it's Namor. I always called it him.
Bullshit.
Namor.
It's Namor. Don't let you
Yeah,
can't be
well,
changing it now. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Well, in the movie, they're calling him Namor, so we'll see how they go with that.
Comic fans revolt. It's Namor. Okay.
Yeah. It's Submariner. Just Submariner, and go with that.
Okay.
Wow. Star Wars 9.8, 4,150 bones. That's not bad at all.
Damn.
This is the Spawn book I've always talked about. This is one of the holy grails for Spawn collectors. This is Spawn number 1, black and white, 3,200 in a 9.8.
When was that originally released? Was that like just one of the variant covers back in when issue 1 was released, or was this something that was released like 5 years later and they called it Spawn number 1?
No, 1992. So it was right around there.
All right.
Yeah. So I mean, the highest known value is 4,700. So, obviously, Spawn number 1 is massively printed. So this one, I think it's a lower print run. Hey,
People, look at the chat. It's Submariner. I didn't know that either. Are they messing with me? Or are they being serious?
No, they're messing with you. It's Submariner.
Well, this is like multiple people messing on the exact
Marine.
Yeah,
Submariner.
It's Submariner. If you listen to old radio shows and stuff like that, it's Submariner. Submariner. That makes no sense at all. Speaking of Submariner, Fantastic Four number 33. First appearance of It's Not a Tumor.
It's not a tumor.
3,400 in a 9.2. Just sold yesterday. Wow. Back in 2012, it sold for $8,000. Ooh, damn. We shall see, man. We shall see. This is a dope cover. I love this cover. Sarah Pacelli.
Pacelli.
Yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man.
It's actually Kelly.
It is Pacelli? Are you fucking with me?
No, I swear to God, it's Kelly. It's Sarah Pacelli.
Really?
But everybody says Pacelli, and it drives her
my
nuts.
God, I've been saying that wrong.
So I swear to God, I watched all these interviews. It's Sarah Pacelli. So if you ever meet her, don't say Pacelli. It's Pacelli.
Oh,
yeah.
All right, you know what? Now I'm going to say it right from now on.
Just like Sinkovic and Sienkiewicz, It's like, how are we supposed to know? That's why you go on YouTube and you go and look at the interviews. Hey, I'm going to talk to blah, 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 and then
I do
name.
that. I watch.
Ooh, there's some good knowledge. Look at Lenny dropping some knowledge on us on that Spawn. That Spawn black and white variant was a store given thank you to all stores who ordered the books, and it came out the same time as the original.
Wow, there you go. So that is rare. So 1 per store.
That's dope.
But in 1992, there was a lot of stores. Yeah. So not like it is now. So first solo title and second appearance of Miles Morales, first appearance of the Ultimate Prowler, first appearance of Jefferson and Rio Morales' Miles' parents. 9.8 sold for $2,250. Not bad at all. Can't wait to see the animated film, man. It's gonna be up. I was just talking about this on the top 10 show, man.
How do you say that one? Come on, Lord.
Marco Djurjevic. That's what I'm going with. Marco
Yeah,
Djurjevic.
actually, I think you said it right?
Yeah, Marco
Djurjevic.
Djurjevic. I think I
Djurjevic.
actually Googled that one time because it was on the
Djurjevic.
list. Yeah.
Yeah.
Djurjevic? No, it's Djurjevic. Yeah. So this is the 1 in 25 first appearance of Miles Morales. Raw no grade 1500. Wait till you see the all-time high. 40 grand.
Damn. That was this year. It was over the
Yep.
summer.
What?
That's
Yep.
got to be some like professional athlete getting drunk, fucking hitting the cigar,
Right?
maybe hitting
Any
something
celebrity
else. I
that
don't know.
it's like our man Otto had a copy,
Wow.
signed copy, and then he sold it to King of Golden State. So there you go.
I wonder if King still has that. James, you still got that book?
I think he does. I think he does.
Yeah, but it's signed. I don't like signed copies.
Oh, why?
No, I don't know. I don't like it.
Well,
I like
unless
my
you
book
had it
clean.
personally signed, it's not. It's
Maybe,
or
yeah.
you don't get anything signed. You know, do you not do that at the cons? You don't.
We signed some stuff, but nothing that was that expensive. Like I like it to be left alone. I know the chat's gonna give me so much shit for this, but I'm not a fan of signs or remarks. I like the book just to be pure.
I'm
clean.
not a
So
sign of like 5-6 signatures. You know what I mean? Like, like I've seen some people, they just got like 10 signatures and it's like, I can't even see what's on the cover. It's like, there's so many damn,
I
there's
got
so
a
many signatures
UF4
on it.
like that that's got like 5 signatures on it, and I'm like, ah.
I know somebody who has something on the upwards of 20 signatures on a yellow label that's a 9.8.
No way.
Yeah. Because it's one of those anniversary issues, and they just every time they go to a con, and they're also facilitators, so they can just just add on and add on and add on. So
what happened to sign my boobs?
Can you check out
What happened
that
to that?
ASM 135? I want to see what CovrPrice says about this key, what the key status is, if there is a key status to 135.
Origin, a tarantula, second appearance of the Punisher.
Cover, get it right.
Second cover appearance of the
Punisher.
$810 and a 9.4. There you go.
It's not
this
his
book
second appearance; it's his second cover.
I wanted to talk about this book is 6.5 for $1,000 for first appearance of Blade.
That's a deal, dude. I would have bought that for that price.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. I mean, just last year it was 48 grand and a 9.8, but that just shows the discrepancy between a 6.5, even a 9.6 to a 9.8, the discrepancy. But
didn't you post this the other day, TiVo? I thought I saw this on your feed.
I sure did for Halloween comic covers.
Blonde in a red dress sold.
Yep. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, good old Bullet Man, my favorite.
What
just
the
kidding.
hell?
I never heard of him.
know
Bullet
who
Man
that is.
issue number 2 from
It's
Fawcett
my
Comics.
favorite.
How is this your favorite? What is this?
I don't know.
never
That's
heard
why
of
I'm just
Bullet
saying.
Man.
I don't know who the hell this is, but Bullet Man from Fawcett Comics.
1941, 64 full pages of thrills and excitement.
I can see why they call him Bullet Man because
Man
of the
Bullet
helmet.
Girl. Look at his fucking head, man.
Yeah,
Those are cone heads, man. We all know that those are cone heads. They stole the idea.
SNL.
That's
those
awesome.
are not. I wouldn't have gone with that helmet look, but it's a bullet, and
Yeah,
I guess.
Why are
Your
they wearing
Bullet Girl,
silver outfits
Bullet
then?
Man.
No, there's some design flaws there.
Yeah, but look at the gams. Look at the long legs on there. Oh yeah, they used to draw women gorgeously back in the days. Good old pinup models.
Agreed.
Do not tell me
Don't.
that's on this list.
What's that?
The freaking
We're ignoring it,
acetate
JB.
on
We're not going to talk about it.
Yeah, it's just
Nope, nope.
you just stop
no
it.
evil, see no
Stop it,
evil.
man. What the hell?
Yeah.
What's your problem? Adam, Legend of the Blue Marvel. Check that out. Dope cover. Almost looks like
I have not read this series, but I've been told that this is a fantastic story. If you read the entire run of this Adam Legend of the Blue Marvel.
I have the first issue, so I have the first appearance. I'm just waiting for him to be announced. It's coming. It's gonna be coming. It's eventual. Let's see. Curse of the Spawn. One of my favorite covers right here, man. Look at that. Conan #1. First appearance of Conan in the Marvel Comics. And I think is he back now? Is he back in the Marvel stable? I do believe he is.
Well, he came back a while ago when he was doing the Savage Avengers.
Yeah, well, there's a facsimile version that came out in 2021. So there you go. So yeah,
He was
because
dope in Savage Avengers.
Robert
too.
E. Howard, I believe, had the intellectual property on it, and then Marvel was able to do it, and then they took it back, and then they took it back and back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So it's ongoing. It's ongoing.
Ooh, what's up with this? Black Comic Lord says there's a backstory about Blue Marvel #1, and a lot were damaged in a flood. That's
Really?
interesting.
Well, that's good because I have a 9.8.
That's
So
the rarity.
yeah, man.
Hmm.
Oh, look at this. The Hulk versus Man thing.
That'd be a dope fight.
Yeah. If you haven't seen the Halloween special on Marvel on Disney Plus, you got to see
But Hulk
it.
doesn't fear him, so like, would it be that much of a fight?
Yeah, I guess if he doesn't fear him,
It's just like,
Not
okay,
the
you have your
same.
hands on him. It's not doing anything, right?
Well, it looks like the
Hulk's not scared.
collector it may be controlling him somehow or somehow way. But I mean, Man Thing is such he's not just a swamp creature, right? I mean, he is the guardian of the nexus of all realities. I mean, so there's quite a few things they could do with him. So be curious to see, man.
I think he's cute. I like
we need
him.
more Man Thing.
I do. I said it. I
Where-
think he's cute.
Did you see the Disney
wait
Plus
till Disney starts to. Yeah, they're gonna start doing
documentary
some stuff.
about Michael Giancarlo, the director?
No.
You need to see it. It's a documentary about the obviously he's a composer, but his first time directing a motion picture and his childhood, and then they show behind the scenes set footage and everything. It's really, really great. Documentary on Disney Plus about the Werewolf by Night series. So if you
I'll
haven't
check
peeped
it out.
that out,
I think the series was a hit. I think it was the perfect amount of time to kind of just get you wanting more. That's hard to capture nowadays.
and I'm pretty sure somebody is saying take a shot because TiVo referenced the documentary. So
Oh, is that a rule? Okay.
It's
I'm
a
on it.
drinking game every
it's
time.
something I always look at comic book documentaries or anything documentary. Actually, there's
Really?
some
Is that your guilty pleasure?
I love
documentary?
documentaries. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
Good for you. I think that's awesome. I'm actually kind of the same way.
I like
but-
the Toys That Made Us. That series was fantastic.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah.
Agreed. 100%.
Yeah. I was just talking at my LCS to somebody about when Kenner went out of business, that all the guys that were creating the Star Wars toys took all of them with them. So they have like the holy grail of like the Star Wars action figures is the Boba Fett
With the rocket launcher.
yeah, it's like
You had to
white.
mail
It's
away
not
for
colored. Yeah, it was. They recalled it or it never got released because back then kids were choking on rockets for some reason. I don't know what the hell the problem was. Jesus, man. Well, I was sliding downstairs in a freaking laundry basket, but
Oh, we all did that, or a mattress, right? We all did that.
yeah.
And nowadays they actually sell something for you to put on your stairs for your kids to slide
No,
down.
that
in.
ruins it. If there's no
Yeah,
danger
they actually
involved, what's the
sell
fun?
something for
That
it.
ruins
Exactly. Danger. Oh, Wendy, the good little witch. Number 7 from Harvey Comics from
Cute.
1958. Look at that. Oh, that's adorable. 312 for a raw dog. Only one. Probably rarely ever come up. I have a really trippy comic that's a one-off. It's called Timmy the Timid Ghost. That I got.
Alright.
Yeah.
What's he timid about?
It was like Casper, it came out in the vein of Casper the Friendly Ghost. It was Timmy the Timid Ghost.
Alright.
And I got
The
it when I went to
radioactive hamsters and stuff.
I went to Old Town San Diego, and they have like this little haunted tour thing or a house thing or something like that, and they had it there. And so I was like, "How much? Okay, I'm gonna buy it. Give it to me now." All right. All right, boys and girls. So I'm going to give you a few more minutes.
All right. So what do you want them to do? They want them to drop the hashtag Bird City in this live chat.
Yeah, we're giving away for the people
Bird
who
City
watched
in
live.
this live chat, and you're going to do some magic and pick a random name out of that.
Correct.
That'll be interesting. I haven't seen this yet.
Yeah. So we're going to give you a few more minutes. So we're going to do let me see. We're going to give away
JB,
Radiant
seriously?
Pink,
Catch up.
and then also
Oh, look at you.
also a Fairyland book, and also I have a 8 Billion Genies 4th print, Trish Fortner variant.
Hey,
So
say hi real quick. Guys, Bird City just walked in to bring me a refill.
Hey.
hey, and
Nice.
What's up, guys?
He's giving away an 8 Billion Genies 4th print tonight to somebody in the chat, and a Radiant Pink that hasn't even been released yet.
That's pretty
Look at
badass.
this.
Pretty
Hasn't
badass,
been
right? That's
released
awesome.
yet.
But
Get on it.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm
Yes.
just here to drop off beverages. I'm not here to.
And make
heard-
sure everybody uses that discount code LOTLB.
yeah, so you make sure you have to be subscribed to the Lords, and you also have to have a Bird City Comics account to be eligible, right? So, and then should we do more
It's
than
just
one
an
draw?
email, right? You just submit your email and then
Yeah.
that's pretty much it.
yeah, it's pretty easy. I mean, the text line is easy. We only drop those if we're launching something. So we don't bug you guys. We're not gonna like text and be like, what are you doing? Like those are just for when we do exclusives.
you
But yeah,
doing?
the newsletter that JB was talking about earlier is brand new. We're just gonna be launching the first one. I think the first one, according to Haley, she's our publicist. It's gonna come out, I believe, the first week of December. And that's gonna give you like sneak peeks into what artists we have assigned to what projects and what's coming up with Bird City that most people won't see. And then we're also do like staff picks. It's going to be a really cool thing if you like newsletters. So
That's what you got to
See
get.
our,
in on,
you see
right?
our flex there, our publicists. You see that?
Little
You see
bit of
that,
flex,
that
little
flex?
bit.
Yes, a little flex. Just a little flex. All
social
right.
media is a lot, TiVo.
yeah,
Like, trying
so
to
I'm
manage that
gonna-
by yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys 3 minutes. Okay.
3 minutes. You gonna play some music?
Yeah. Well, you know what? We're gonna drop some lyricists against mumble rappers. That's why, because we're lyricists, and the rest of the people out there are mumble rappers. You'll see.
Mumble
Watch,
rappers.
read the lyrics, and you'll understand.
Know that I'm running the game, yeah. Purple is all in my veins, yeah. Copping a couple of chains, whoa. Throw it, I'm making it rain. Yo, how come everybody in the game wanna rap like you with the played out flow? I've been in the back, killing every damn track, and the rhymes all whack. How the fuck y'all blow? Well, this shit is all that I know. Rapping about bitches and clothes, yeah. Getting unlimited hoes, whoa. All of my diamonds are froze. Now you rap with venom and then you pack the rhythm, and every track will hit him and you blow. But you whack a little bit, don't stack the syllables. You have to hit him with new flows. Like, nah, homie, I'm in it for cash. Just wanna get me a bag, yeah, yeah. Tell him I'm whipping the jag, and I be popping in packs. Like, nah, everybody rap like that. Everybody wanna make a track like that. Everybody else in the game saying the goddamn same, and you all kill a rap like that. Like, where the wordplay and the metaphors at? What y'all make, I can never call rap. Big L, big pun, I'ma get them all back. And you mumbling motherfuckers, the better fall back. Nah, homie, it's not gonna change. Clearly we running the game. Talk about women and change. Dropping this shit that be numbing your brain. It's fucking insane. And they love it. We ain't gotta rap in nothing. Long as 808s are bumping, it's end of fucking discussion. Yeah, maybe right now, but it's not gonna last. Y'all better make room for the prophets of rap. When they hear real shit, no copying that, then they all gon' see y'all rhyming is whack. Y'all snakes, I'm chopping the grass, gon' hit them with a bang, no stopping the crash. Y'all wanna make bets, I'm dropping the cash. I'm not gonna let y'all kill hip-hop in its tracks. But we ain't even kill it, it's evolved. Fuck the ones who came before us, I'ma show them how to ball. It's not evolution, y'all better cool it. Fuck mumble rap, we need a better movement. More real shit and way less pollution. Stop making music, that's the best solution. Y'all think you dope, but that's just illusion. Say you will, but y'all don't ever prove it. I'm the leader of the fucking revolution. Gon' get prepared for y'all execution. Everybody wanna talk about the money and the women that they be getting, but wanna kill them when they rap. Everybody wanna be the Mac of the game, but you rapping the same, and I put them on the back. Everybody wanna be the best, I wanna find the best rap. Follow me, I put them on the map. If you really wanna be the best in the game, stop rapping rapping like everyone else on the track. Homie, that's all that they want. Loving the money I flaunt. Yeah, yeah, keeping it short. Don't gotta give it a thought. Only the shit that I bought. Fuck that, you gotta stay different. Y'all think it's happy, y'all straight tripping. I'm off the chain of my blade spinning. Y'all in the club with my paint dripping. I'm a fucking artist who's done with all this straight whack shit, so I'm busting on this. Y'all leaned out, but y'all suck regardless. I'ma run up on them, feeling fucking lawless. Better tuck your chain and fucking run your wallets. You are now looking at the youngest prophet who be killing rappers. Got no other option, yeah, they got green, but I'm a fucking goblin. Tell him whatever your man felt, sensei with the rhymes, so give me the black belt. Got flame in the vibes, I'm making a track melt. Going all in, dog, whatever the hand dealt. Like Hogo, tell a bitch I flow so venomous. I boom, hit him with the stone cold evidence. I flow so relevant, to show no benefit. A low blow, bring him with a po-po, never been. Mumble rapper, shut your fucking mouth. Fall back, don't make another sound. Telling me to fucking dumb it down, but I'ma buck them all. I got 100 rounds, like bleh. Fuck it, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I miss the days when MCs would kill it and blaze a track. When flows were different and everybody would state some facts. And I ain't saying I'm the best, just trying to save rap.
All right, that
Dope,
was
man.
your time to
Yes.
do it. So,
So are you going to share the screen type thing?
Yeah,
and we're going to see this thing do this?
This is pretty cool. Laura's
Yeah, I got to see
turned
this.
me on to
Laura, you
this.
put him onto this?
Yeah,
We got to be
it's
using
pretty-
this more often. Why aren't we using this more often?
It's
know,
so
man.
much easier than doing like a
Exactly.
wheel or any of that stuff. It's done for you, which is how I like to roll. Work smarter, not
Oh,
harder. right?
hell yeah.
There you
All
go.
right. Here's the giveaway tool. So hashtag Bird City. Hopefully, guys stuck around. I've seen some people left, but we shall see. You're gonna get a Radiant Pink from Bird
Radiant
City.
Pink by Ivan Tao. You guys, this is an
Ivan Tao.
expansion onto
Yep.
the supermassive world, and it's a great point for anybody that hasn't read the previous books. A really good entry point.
What time does it actually drop tomorrow?
Drops tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bird City is notorious for keeping our print runs low. Sometimes you guys hate that, but that's just how we do it. So 500 print run on this one. It's going to be very limited. Make sure if you're interested in Tao, if you're interested in this run, that you're there early and preferably logged into your account ahead of time.
There you go.
There you go.
Also, I will be giving away this
Boom.
Sold out. We don't have any of those.
sold out, but you know what? This is for representing Bird City Comics, Lords of Longbox, and our loyal viewers. It's the fourth print, right?
Nice.
It is. I was so hesitant to do a black background, and Anthony and I were debating. We almost did, for those of you who actually nobody knows this, we almost did a red background, but we decided to go black. And I'm like, this is going to be a spine tick magnet. But luckily, we kept our damages pretty
good.
low. It made
was
it
pretty
pop,
good.
right?
Yeah, it's dope, man. And if you guys have been following our shows, these 8 Billion Genies books have been killing it, especially the Nintendo homages. And
Thank you.
stay tuned. There's going to be some collaboration in the future.
That's why you got to get in on that newsletter. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
Actually, that's a good point.
we can't say anything yet, but we're working on something, so we shall see. So, all right. So let's start collecting comments. So
How many entries? 25?
I think I have to do it again. Hold on.
You haven't done it yet, have you? 23 entries. There we go.
Oh, we're
No.
going.
We're
No,
going
that's-
right now. Just bam, like that.
Hopefully, you guys are in this.
Who won?
Wait.
Whoa. All right, hold on. My bad. That
We're gonna do a
I-
tutorial about the giveaways after the show, TiVo. I'll
yeah.
show you.
Well,
did it
what
work?
it is because I put it up earlier that there's way more than 25 entries. That's why. So
Oops.
now I'm gonna do it. Okay.
Oh, okay. So that was from when
you see what I mean?
first
Yeah. So
loaded
that's
it.
why I was like 25 entries. That doesn't
That
sound
was a
right.
teaser, right? We don't know who won, so it doesn't matter. It's fine.
Yeah, wait a
so,
minute.
yeah.
Steve was like, dude, I won. I think I won.
No, man, it wasn't
It was
fair.
me. Reef the Sea is like, no, it was me.
Okay.
Dang, they can always rewind, right? Yeah. All right, now how many entries do you have?
All right. So now we're gonna start collecting comments.
Hey, you better send Stephen Belcher something for the little on the strength of.
It went down.
It went down.
It makes
I think it was
no
Belcher
sense
for
at
the
all.
win, TiVo.
All right, that doesn't make any sense.
That means it was Belcher for the win.
Well, now it's going up. It's like, huh.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's going up.
I think it
That's
takes
weird.
time for it to yeah, because there was at
Hey,
least 50, 60.
Belchers, reach out to me on Instagram. I'm gonna send you a little something out of private stock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so weird.
We're
It's like
sorry.
it's delayed, but when we do this, normally it just runs for the entire show and then, but maybe it's still loading.
It's still loading.
Slowly but surely. I mean, good. Okay, 28.
It's all 29, 30. I see like 3 just came in though, and it's not registering on that end. How's your internet, TiVo?
My internet is excellent.
I think we got to switch your carrier.
Are you internet shaming me?
Yeah,
A
we're
little
shaming
bit.
you.
I mean,
Your-
come on,
your
this should be
internet
like
seems a little
flying.
sketchy, bro.
I have gigabit.
Well, there you go. We should be good. It's getting there. It's getting there. While we're waiting, guys, again, make sure that you check out Bird City and sub to the text line. We have, can I tell you guys something that nobody knows?
What do you got?
All right. Have you heard of gargoyles?
Yeah.
Yes, love it.
Yes.
Obviously, right. So I posted yesterday the Ashcan edition that we got. It's 1 per store, but people have been telling us lately that they want some more original art. And so Anthony and I decided to do not 1, but 2 covers that are both original art. They're both virgins, and they're both by Ivan Tao for gargoyles.
Nice.
Yeah.
And use
So when you
discount
buy
code
it-
of
It
use discount code of LOTLB to get 15% off too as well. So
Yeah,
boom.
So 2 different, instead of buying, like, people don't like it when you have to buy a trade dress to get the virgin. There's a reason for
Yeah.
that, but we can get into that another show. This is actually 2 separate art pieces.
nice.
So you get
I
a
wonder
set
if
of
Bert,
2 images.
is this thing case sensitive? I mean, because I put B and C in uppercase, so and not everybody put it in uppercase.
The
But
uppercase shouldn't matter. We've done this
Exactly.
several times, and it shouldn't be an issue. As long as the letters are incorrectly, it shouldn't be a
all
problem.
right, let's do a 30-second countdown, and then
And while
we're
we're
gonna.
doing that 30-second countdown, shout out to everybody who is in the live chat right now. If you have not already, hit the thumbs up, man. What the hell? What are you waiting for?
Oh, and also we will be having a Black Friday sale. We have decided that we are going to.
We're gonna
it.
do a Black Friday sale.
Black
It's
Friday
gonna be
sale.
better
So
than
make
the
sure you
last
tune
sale.
in. Yeah,
If you saw the heat that we brought last time,
yeah. It's going to be
Oh,
fire. So,
man.
all right, you got
Pretty
30
crazy.
seconds to put your entry in for hashtag Bird City Comics in the live chat. All right. Didn't I tell you this is going to be the
Man,
longest show?
you can see the lag. We're about 8 seconds behind.
Oh yeah, mine on my
Yeah,
He's
you can see
right.
the
On
lag
mine
there.
it's still okay.
All right, here we go. TiVo, come on for the win.
All right, let's draw
Who's
it.
taking it home?
Which one's this for again? This is for both?
Howdy,
our friend Audi
Rousel.
Rousel gets the he's gonna get the Radiant Pink as well as the what was the
8
other
Billion
one?
Genies 4th printing. He got both?
You got them both.
No, the
Wow,
fairy
that's awesome.
the Fairyland book.
Oh, I Hate Fairyland?
Yep.
I didn't know
That's
we were
what-
doing that one. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
that's what Ann told me. So there you go. I will do tell you what, I'll do a separate drawing for the 8 Billion Genies book.
All right,
Okay.
separate drawing for the 8 Billion Genies, and Steven's going to reach out to me on the Instagram, and I'm going to send him a little prize.
All right, perfect. See, we aim to
You're a
please. So
good
let's
guy.
draw
You're a good
again.
man.
Let's draw again, and I will send you 8 Billion Genies 4th print variant. Let's do it.
Here we go.
Ooh, I'm
Big money,
nervous.
no whammies.
Ooh, I'm nervous.
No. No.
Audi, I mean, to be fair, Audi, I mean, come on, you got two killer books already, so I mean, what's the chance of that? We're gonna draw again. Sorry, Audi. I hope you understand.
You know what?
I mean,
Come up a third time, and then you just say, "No, come on."
if you get it on, if you get it on a third time, then you're getting it because that's
way.
yeah.
Buy a lottery ticket, brother.
Oh, he even said give it to someone else.
Aw, that's nice.
That's good people.
Phantom Realms Comics. Congrats to
Phantom
you.
Realms
Phantom
Comics.
Realms.
You get the 8 Billion Genies. All right, congratulations.
Wow. And shout out to Audi for giving it back up, man. That's fantastic.
Super nice.
Yeah.
Super
So
That's
yes.
this community.
So make
Gotta
sure
love it.
you're subscribed to Lords of the Long Box. Make sure you're signed up for Bird City Comics, and you'll be eligible. And yeah, that was a fun show. Sorry we were late. Technical difficulties. Late
Great
notes.
show. JD's the best. I love you. I think
thank
you're so much
you.
fun to hang out with.
it's
You're
so
good
much
people.
love in the house. It's just so beautiful. Come on.
He's so funny and he's so well spoken. It's like
Yeah.
I could listen
appreciate
to.
it. Thank you.
I wish you would just be like, Laura, go to bed.
It's time for
Laura.
bed, Laura.
Time for bed, Laura.
Time for
Okay,
bed.
stop it. This is getting creepy now. Stop it, guys. Okay, stop.
No, it's comforting. He's like
Okay.
warm milk.
I'm oddly aroused, but anyway, it's just really creepy. All right, boys and girls, we will see you. What is today? Thursday. Shit, we'll see you guys Tuesday for the Cover Price Top 10. But I will do an out of theater reaction for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever on Saturday. I'm seeing it Saturday. I'm gonna do straight out of theater review. And what first in the
Spoiler, no spoiler.
no spoilers.
No
It's
spoiler.
TiVo. Spoiler. You're gonna spoil something, right?
gonna
Little
I'll spoil
He's
it.
gonna
in
say
the-
no
if you
spoiler
did.
and then fuck it up. in the
I'll
first
spoil
5
it to
minutes.
our private group. I'll spoil it to our private group, but I pretty much kind of know already what's going on. But they're saying there's only one mid-credit scene, but that was for the people who got to see the critics
The
and stuff.
previews,
There's rumors that there is a second end credit scene. So, I'm really curious to see about that. So thank you guys all for joining us. Laura, any last words?
No, guys, make sure you're following me at Mrs. Bird City. I am the co-owner, but I also post just stuff from my personal collection or artists that I think need to have more credit. So follow me if you're not already. And yeah, thank you guys for hanging out.
And you're a fan of comics and midriff, then follow Laura. That's what I do.
Do show up. I know my daughter's like, Mom, you're too old for crop tops. I was like, girl, no.
Girl.
Me and JB are going to do the same. So there you go.
Oh, yeah, we're nice.
Equality, man. You don't want to know. So it's down a dangerous path right there. JB, any last words?
Yeah, I want to shout out to this fantastic crowd. You guys are the best. Come check us out on Tuesday night for that top 10. Next Thursday for another Shakers list. And I have to do a little pitch. Hit me up on Instagram and check me out on Whatnot. I'm killing it over there, man. I'm just killing it over there. So you got to check it out.
It's your voice. How can you not buy from this guy? Like you
I'm
have
running
to.
a real nice, clean show. And actually, I put up a poll. And one of the things you can check on the poll is you're there for the
erected
sultry
a
sounds,
poll.
and people are they're there for the sultry sounds of JB. And they just kick back for about 90 minutes while I sell my 42 comic books.
Yeah, I can't wait to binge watch Warrior Nun Ariella tonight. Stoked. Anyway, until next time, boys and girls, keep digging in them long boxes. Peace out.
Peace.
created from the cosmic legends of the universe. Their mission, to fight injustice, to right that which is wrong, and to serve all mankind.
Now that's a name I've not heard. Laugh it up, buzz, 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 buzz.
In this, you shall know that the Lord is update.
Shake and bake and pull it back.
In this, you shall know that the Lord is update. In this, you shall know that the Lord is update.
Go on and get some, boys.
Jack, here's the deal. I'm the best there is.
In this, you shall know that the Lord is